Drake, what was your day like? That must seem to be like quite the effort. What was it like for you out there in the offense today?
Yeah, probably the guys were fighting. I think that's the biggest thing. Disappointed in the loss. Made some bad decisions, especially that one at the end there. We got a chance to go down there and at least tie it up. We're on our own 40, and I think it was first down. So just got to be better. I think some decisions that I made throughout the game that would have impacted the outcome, and take that upon myself. Those guys battled up front, especially those guys up front. The receivers were battling. I think I was just glad we found a way there at the end of the fourth and just came up short. So we got to go back and learn from it, and especially me. I got to take these and take advantage of these reps that I'm getting, and in the game, and I got to play better.
Just take us through that touchdown. Yeah, the final touchdown there.
Yeah, just on the 5. They drop out the guys on the 5, and you got a chance to tie it up. So they're doing whatever I can. I think they zoned it off and they're doubling the inside guys, and we had a bunch concept and had back line, and I think Hunter ended up getting run out of bounds and just trying to keep the play alive, make a play. Mondre, good for a running back out there to kind of play like a receiver and make a good play, but end up coming up short. So that play really doesn't matter at this point.
Did you feel like you had that much? I think it was 11.82 seconds. The amount of time you had running around.
Yeah, I mean they drop out some guys.
In your mind.
Credit the guys up front, man. Those 5, up front blocking their butts off for 12 seconds. That's impressive, and just gotta find a way at the end there.
Drake, just that last throw, what was going through your mind? Why take that big shot there?
Yeah, first down and see the safety. I think we're thrown into the wind. I got to put some more on it, and just a dumb decision. Something you'd like to have back, and especially in that situation, I can go at least tie it up. We're on like I said, our own 40, and sometimes the best players throw it away, and it's a bad decision on my part.
I think you officially ran for 95 yards. Coming off of what you came off last week, what kind of things were you thinking of as you were running the football today?
Yeah, I tried to slide head first a little bit. Sometimes I think that's just as dangerous diving into people's legs, but I'm not going to change the player that I am. When I'm past the protocol and cleared, I'm going to be the player. And if they're dropping out guys and there's some rush lanes up front, I'm going to make them pay. And that's my mindset. And maybe I make some better throws and maybe miss some guys, but at the same time I'm going to play how I'm going to play.
Fair to say that you didn't feel any hesitation running despite the
Yeah, never. I should have probably broke that first one. One-on-one with the safety. Yeah, make somebody miss, man. So that's on me.
Were you confident this past week that you were going to be able to clear protocol in time? What was that process like for you?
Yeah, it's tough. You want to be out there, and you want to be out there last week. The spotter up top. They do it to protect us quarterbacks now, and you can't blame them with what's going on with some of the quarterback hits. Maybe the process, last game on the sideline, there's, I'm in my pads and, in my cleats, and there's some metal on the ground inside the tent, and I'm doing the balance test, so there's some gray area there. I don't know if anybody could have passed that, but really coming into this week, just, trusting it and, took some tests and, felt good. So.
Lots been made of your footwork in the offseason, but you talk about the reps going back to this summer. Who's worked with you the most as far as seating the ball? Thought you had great movement in the pocket, your eyes going up forward, but just your overall comfort in the pocket as you're coming along here.
Yeah, I think, seating the ball and little things like that, TC's on me. TC and AVP, they're on me about seating the ball, little quarterback things and carrying out my fakes. I remember a couple of days I didn't. Trying to, little things like that go a long way. As playing quarterback, buy an extra setting from the defensive end if I'm carrying out a fake on a wide zone or play action stuff. I think, I see the field well down the field, and it can only help me with my play action to kind of get, little things going. So, credit all three, and B-Mac too, Ben Mac too. So all three of those guys have harped on it, and they do a good job throughout the week of, staying on me.
You feel more comfortable as you play more?
Yeah, no doubt. I think, sometimes I get a little hoppy back there in the pocket, but, I feel like I've always kind of felt pressure well and moved well, and that's not really something that I feel like I did, that well in college. So just trying to, keep on, doing the same.
Drake, when you scored that touchdown at the end of regulation, is there any part of you, do you talk to coach, or do you make a case, say, hey, let's just go for 2 here?
Yeah, sure. I was just trying to catch my breath. I couldn't even think about it. I think just looking back on it, it's easy to say. We're out there that long on such a, high intensity drive. I think it's hard to go for 2. I think it's easy to look back and say that now, but our defense is fresh and coming out in overtime and trying to get a stop, and they did a good job of running the football today. So.